Omaha, Nebraska, and a guy named Kenneth Jones in the back seat of a car full of people. And it's a traffic stop. Do tell, Mr. Jones, do tell.
Stop reaching! Hands up! Everybody hands up now! Hey, hands up! Hands! Right here!
Do it,
right
dude.
here.
I got my fucking gun right on your face.
Hands!
Put your hand...
Listen, some people get whacked out of shape about, oh my God, he used profanity on a traffic stop. How unprofessional. Let me tell you what, man. Everybody else in the car got their hands up and you're digging around in your crotch or under the seat or behind your back. I am telling you, just like this officer did, that my fucking gun is pointed at your fucking face. We're clearing up any misconception, any misunderstanding off the jump. I want you to be clear, guy in the back seat, of the consequences of your actions. Period.
Hands up now!
Hands! Hands!
Open the door. Open the
Hands up!
fucking... Open the door. Open the door. Open the door now!
Unlock it now! Hands up! He's digging.
Open the door.
Open the door! Hands!
Stop reaching!
Stop reaching right now! Hands up! I don't give a shit.
Why is he not... Why is he listening? Open the door! Show me your hands!
Hands, hands.
Get out of the vehicle! Get out of the vehicle! Get your hands where I can see them! He's reaching.
Hey, stop reaching! Hey.
All right, so he's reaching, he's non-compliant. Looks like dude in the front seat unlocked the door so the officer could get the back door open, or that's what I thought was going to happen, all the way up to the point where dude knocked the window out, because you got to do what you got to do at that point, right? Now, my question is, if you feel like that the person in the back seat here in this case is in possession of a firearm, do you reach in and grab him, or do you evacuate, I guess, the other people in the car, leaving only him? Or is that a good idea because you don't know what the other people in the car have? Do you contain them all inside the car? I'm just asking. What are your thoughts?
Hands up! Everybody hands up now! Hey, hands up! Hands! Right here! This guy right here!
I got my fucking gun right on your face.
Hands!
Put your hands up now!
Hands! Hand!
Open the door.
Hand up!
Fucking open the door. Open the door. Open the door now!
Unlock it now! Hands up! He's digging.
Open
Hands!
the door.
Hands!
Stop reaching!
Stop reaching right now! Hands up! I don't give a shit. He's not listening.
Why aren't you listening? Open the door.
Hand, watch his hands. Watch his hands.
Get out of the vehicle. Get out of the vehicle. Get your hands where I can see them. What are you doing, man? You are not.
Watch his right hand. Watch his right hand. Watch his right hand.
Put your hands behind your back.
He's digging. He's digging. He's got a gun. He's got a gun. He's got a gun. Gun.
Stop.
Reach. Hands. Hands. Let me see your hands. Hands. Let me see your hands. Hands.
Stop.
Hands.
Put your hands up.
Hands up. Baker 6-7, shots fired. 2-7 in Harrison. 2-7 in Harrison, shots fired. Starts the squad. One male hit. Hands. Let me see your hands.
Hey, good work on the radio. Good work with the communication. He was cool, calm, and collected. Got the information out. A lot of times you'll see, especially under stress, people key up and immediately start talking before it hits the repeater, and dispatch and the other units are only getting part of the conversation. So good on this guy for maintaining.
Hands. Show your hands up.
Stay in the car.
Stay in the car.
Put your hands.
Hands. Show us your hands. Show us your hands.
We need to expedite 2 or 3 cars and a sergeant.
Hands. Show us your hands.
First man 50 cleared.
Show us your Stay in the car! Show us your hands!
All right, so normally I'm a proponent of, all right, guys down, you've got cover, I'm moving in. But in this case, we know there's a gun, but we don't know where the gun is. Is it underneath him? And we know he's holding some rounds. So is he incapacitated, or is this going to be a suicide by cop thing? Is this going to be I'm going to take one of you with me? I don't know. So I'm all right in this case with them kind of standing off a little bit, but the continual show me your hands, show me your hands, show me your hands. At this point, he knows what you want him to do. I don't know. Do you keep yelling, show me your hands, or do you move on to the next thing, which would be, I don't know, let's get him to show us his hands.
Stay in the car! Show us your hands! Hands! Show us your right hand!
All right, that's something else. You've still got a car full of people over there, and you've got both officers now are focused on this one guy, and good on this dude for being able to recognize, hey, you need to stay in the car, you need to stay in the car. So he's having to divide his attention. Is there a way that you could with two officers, could you put one of them on the car and one of you stay with the suspect, or do you just do the best that you can with what you've got until you get other units on scene?
Cars in area, please advise.
Show us your hands, man! Richie had a gun, dude!
We got a render hand.
Back on 3.
Show me your hand.
Clear 6-4, need you.
Show me your hand.
27 Harrison, 27 Harrison, shots fired.
Watch out.
Gun, gun, gun! Gun, gun, gun!
Pull him away from it.
Clear 38, then Dodge.
He's reaching.
Hey, stop reaching! Hands up! Everybody hands up now! Hey, hands up! Hands!
Everybody but dude
27 Harrison, shots fired.
was hands up. Everybody but dude was hands up.
Pull him away from it.
Clear 38, then Dodge.
He's reaching.
Hey, stop reaching! Hands up! Everybody hands up now! Hey, hands up! Hands! Hands! Put your hands up now! Hands! Hands up! Open the door! Open the door now! Hands up! Hands! Door! Hands! Stop reaching! Stop breathing right now. Hands up.
Clear 5-2-3 out of 5-8, both cars, left side.
He's still digging.
5-2, where do you? 38, 1926.
Now let me ask you, now that we know during this process right here, while they're extracting him from the car, he is in possession of a firearm. He's got a gun on his person.
Get out of the vehicle! Get your hands where I can see you!
He's reaching.
Hey, stop reaching!
So let's get back up here real quick.
Open the door! Open!
He's digging.
Stop reaching!
Listening.
Why aren't you listening?
Boom.
Open the door!
Hey, watch it, watch
I mean, he was steady working on something right there.
Get out of the vehicle! Get out of the vehicle! Get your hands where I can see you! What are you doing, man? We're not.
Watch his right hand, watch his right hand. Watch his right hand.
Put your hand behind your back.
He's digging, he's digging.
He's got a
gun! He's got a gun! He's got a gun! Gun! Stop! Please! Hands! Hands! Let me see your hands! Hands! Let me see your hands!
Get out of the vehicle! Get your hands so I can see them! What are you doing, man? You are not...
Watch his right hand! Watch his right hand! Watch his right hand!
Put your hand behind your back!
He's digging! He's got a gun! He's got a gun! He's got a gun!
All right, so we know at this point he's got a gun because they've told us several times that he's got a gun. See that 5-second jump right there? I want to see if you can see the gun as he turns.
Gun! Stop! Please!
I can't see if there's anything in his hands or not right there.
Hands!
Stop!
Hands!
Put your hands up!
Hands up! Baker 6-7 shots.
I mean, at the end of the day, my man in the back seat made a conscious decision not to show his hands while he was seated in the car. Everybody else in the car didn't have a problem doing what they were told, but my man in the back had to make that decision. That was a conscious thought that he had. And, you know, maybe it was, oh shit, I've got a gun, you know, I'm about to get locked up, whatever. Whatever his frame of mind was, all he had to do was what he was instructed. Show me your hands. Boom, here's my hands. Hey, I got a gun. Fine, let's go ahead and separate you from the gun. Let's get you secured and figure out, you know, what's going on. But that's not what happened. Again, this all goes back to choices. People make choices. He made a choice to do what he did. For whatever reason, I don't know. But he exited that car. He continued to fight with the officers to not allow them to secure that gun, to not allow them to secure him. Choices. From, you know, what I just looked at right here, I don't, aside from the questions that I asked, I think everything went from a tactical, however you want to define that, standpoint, as well as it could go. You had two officers covering one guy in the back seat. They did their best to maintain cover on the other occupants of the vehicle despite having the OIS. Now, what do you think about dude knocking the back window out? Where do you stand on that? Was that something that was a matter of necessity? Give me your thoughts. And the suspect in this case he's deceased. So, you think they'll give him grief over shooting the guy? It appears like they shot him in the back. That looked like a matter of positioning rather than intent. All right. Let me know what you think. Comments down in the comment section. Share it if you think it's worth sharing. And, yeah, drop me a sub if you can. I'd appreciate it. Be good or be good at it. We'll see you next time. You guys be safe.